Hey guys, I'm going to make a short video about a custom Neo Geo arcade stick that I found on eBay here recently. I was in the market for a Neo Geo arcade stick. I used to have a MAS arcade, MAS, MAS arcade, I think that's how you say it, Neo Geo joystick a few years ago, and I sold it, and I regretted it not long after I sold it and wish I could have it back. But I look from time to time for custom Neo Geo sticks, and this is a great one that I found here on eBay. And surprisingly, at least to me, it didn't have a high number of bids. Someone had made this at home. It has, I'm not an expert on all the buttons of Neo Geo, but I think it has the HAP buttons, the really quality buttons with it. Has a great joystick. One of the things I look for most when I play, and I use this for my Super Gun and for my Neo Geo consoleized MVS, but I like to have a joystick that has a lot of room over here. A lot of the joysticks that you see kind of have a smaller space here, so they might be really quality buttons or a lever, but you don't have a lot of room over here. This one gives you plenty of room here. This button is your start button. This is your select button, your pause button. This one I haven't found that has done anything particularly. This works great with all of my Neo Geo games. I'm not exactly sure. I thought these might be turbo buttons, and they might well be, or these might be buttons that if you were using a game like a Super Gun arcade board that needed more buttons than the 4 Neo Geo buttons, that it would allow you to do that. There's a few other things. This is just a huge controller. I mean, the size of the panel is not too different from maybe what you would see in an arcade, but it will fit on your lap. Very wide. I'll kind of compare it here in just a minute to a couple other controllers. You have a button here on the back. I'm honestly not sure what she had on here. And you can just kind of use, I have a Neo Geo extension plugged in here. And there was a little thing on the front here. If anybody happens to see this and know what these things are that I'm showing, you can tell me. I'm not exactly sure what the purposes of these are. She had something in her listing about you could like hook up a, I don't remember, like maybe some kind of multi-arcade board to this or something like that. There's a power switch there. I only intended to use this with my Neo Geo and my Super Gun, but it might serve other purposes. So here's the size of the controller next to the Neo Geo Omega, so you can see it's quite large. Here is my standard Neo Geo controller, so you can see it kind of dwarfs that. But again, really just a great value. It's one that I found custom. I find these custom control sticks just to be a really fun way to play arcade games, and this one has a pretty decent weight to it, made of wood for the most part, as far as I can tell. But anyway, that's it. It was something I was really excited to get, so I wanted to show it off. And it was a girl, I believe, who had made this, or at least who had sold it on eBay. She did a great job with it. So anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you have a great day, and God bless.